Hey, so I wanted to do a quick video response to Jess's video. Um, I hope I got this all the way. I don't know. For the girl, should she confront her cousin, who she came out to, who then outed her to the family? I definitely think you should. I think it was 7 years ago, so you've definitely had lots of time to reflect and think about what you would want to say, and I'm sure you'll be able to approach it in like a not so dramatic manner and be able to see how you really feel. And I think sometimes, especially as time goes by, um, people don't realize the impact of their words or their actions, and he might not realize like how significant it was to you, like coming out to him, and how significant it was that he outed you, and like what the ramifications of it were. Like maybe he didn't see those directly. Um, is it justifiable to out someone? For the most part, I would say no. But I think there's this book that I read called Queer in America. It was written by Michael Signorile, I think that's how you pronounce his name. And he was a major activist in the group called ACT UP. Um, and they did a lot of the stuff around AIDS awareness and activism in the late 80s and early 90s. And they outed some significant people, some major politicians and celebrities and business folks, because a lot of the work that they were doing, was leading to the oppression of these particular groups of people. I know there was one politician who worked in the White House and even supported Don't Ask, Don't Tell, but he was a gay guy, and they didn't think that was right, and so they tried to out him, but a lot of the media outlets wouldn't let him. It's a really interesting book. I'll write like the name and the author on the sidebar, which is that way. Yes, I know these things now. So I will post that on here. So I think sometimes politically, like not to like personally hurt someone, but to show how ridiculous it is that, we still have these things holding back LGBTQIA people. I think it might be necessary to out some folks. If there's some big politician who's like fighting against Prop 8 and they're a big homo, I would say, hey, wait a minute, and call them out, because I think that needs to happen to show how ridiculous it is that, we're still fighting for these things, that these rights that we were born with that should have never been taken away in the first place. I think it could be necessary, but not on a daily basis, not to be vengeful, not just to spite someone or hurt their feelings. I don't think you should just be outing people willy-nilly. I think it's a very personal choice, and I think it's a process that everyone has to go through on their own time. So, yeah. And lastly, I just want to say that for some people who don't have a person that they're close to or that they feel like they can trust, maybe it's better to go to someone that you don't know. Like maybe it's better to go to a counselor or an advisor, or finding someone at a GSA, which is a Gay Straight Alliance, or like a local LGBT center or some kind of LGBT group. Maybe it's better to go there and be around people you don't know, at first, and then you can like build a network of people who support you and who know this about you, and are still going to be there for you regardless. So maybe then when you come out to your family, you'll have someone there to back you up. So if there are people who are like this person was in that position, but now instead of, a few years back, you should definitely look into GSAs, Gay Straight Alliances, look into LGBT centers. There even, just Google it. Just Google gay in your city. Google trans in your city. Google bi and the name of your city. And look up some stuff. Find some ways to connect with people. And yeah, stay hopeful. And it won't be the end of the world. It's just like a new beginning, the whole coming out thing. So, yeah, I guess that's all I had to say. Also, Jess, what I didn't really get like the whole comment about the self-proclaimed feminist with a sense of humor. Are you like a feminist? Are you like stoked that she's a feminist with a sense of humor? Are you kind of weird about it because you don't like the name, like the title feminist? Because I think a lot of people are kind of shying away from that nowadays, like the title of feminist. But yeah, I don't know. Just asking why you were excited and crossing fingers and stuff. So yeah, that's my video response. Bye.